Well, right now I'm just kind of in shock, but it's a very good shock. That's exactly the action they should have taken.
It's officially off the table. After the cries of concerns from environmental enthusiasts, the Guam Economic Development Authority has decided to not move forward with the Gravity Bay outlet, the controversial proposal to mitigate the flooding in Tumon. GITA Board Vice Chairman David John.
Over the last 2 months, it's become clear to I think the management team, everyone we spoke to, the board, that the Gravity Bay outlet, while it will fix the flooding, it's not acceptable. It's not an acceptable system to the stakeholders of Guam.
The action by GITA shouldn't come as much of a surprise as recently the proposal was put on a pause to allow for consideration of other options. Craig Johnson is from Stanley Consultants, who were hired to analyze and develop a solution for the flooding issue.
Our project had to accomplish 3 things. One was it had to have a technical solution that solved the flooding problem on San Vitores Road. 2, it had to be within the construction budget, that limitation that was given to us. And 3, it had to have stakeholder acceptance that this was a wise decision on the part of the government of Guam to spend the money to accomplish that.
6 alternatives were considered, and according to Johnson, the best option was an expansion detention, as it was simple and required no discharge to Tumon Bay. However, it was estimated at almost double the budget limitations.
So we ended up with the solution of the Bay culvert.
GITA has since sunk those plans for the culvert and are now looking at other options to control the flooding. Part of that involves implementing phase 2 of the project, which includes proceeding with improvements on San Vitores Road, such as adding curb inlets and cleaning out and expanding Fujita Pond, along with using rain gardens and permeable pavers and additional trench drains.
Phase 2 will interface with, and it'll be beneficial to whatever solution that is chosen to follow on how we solve the larger flood problems along San Vitores Road.
Johnson says phase 2 will collect the water more efficiently and have more water treatment capabilities to keep pollutants away from Fujita Pond. And for former marine biology teacher Linda Tatro, she says any solution that takes the environment into consideration is a plan she can get behind.
The stakeholders were totally against the culvert. They listened to the stakeholders, and they're ready to move on to another option. I'm thrilled.
Reporting for Guam's News Network, I'm Ken Quintaniza.